Having been a holder since 2017, I can relate to the annoyance many of you have regarding its performance, particularly in relation to the larger cryptocurrency market. But maybe this letdown is the silver lining we have been anticipating. The pattern we have seen since 2017 closely resembles the one before the notable rise in 2017, implying a possible replay for XRP. One may expect doubt. Skepticism was the most often mentioned response we got, doubting the likelihood of a major change motivated by past letdowns. Still, one should not forget that history has actually played out this way before, especially in 2017 following a protracted setup period of around 1,300 days. Hello Moneyside family, welcome back to your preferred location for all the newest on XRP. Before we plunge deep into the thrilling news of today, I have a fast request. If you enjoy our material, please support us by really smashing the like button. Join our great community by subscribing to our channel and ringing the notification bell. Now for some good news. As we approach the 60,000 subscriber mark, we are preparing for an amazing XRP giveaway. It's really simple to participate in only 3 steps. Details will follow, you won't want to miss out. Remember to leave a hashtag Moneyside in your remarks as well to guarantee your eligibility for the giveaway. Many people might not know, XRP, however, is one of the first cryptocurrencies after Bitcoin put to the market in 2013. From 2013 until the breakout in 2017, it went through a significant development stage. This historical trend closely matches our present low volatility marked position, indicating the possibility of history to repeat itself. Although the size of the move may vary, the expectation of a major price target like $1.16 for XRP stays reasonable. The skepticism based on lack of instant outcomes ignores the core of market cycles and technical formations. I get the exhaustion of listening to speculative stories lacking significant proof. Our emphasis therefore is on the technical basis set since 2017, which indicates a significant change in the future. Though I still have exposure to XRP, my portfolio diversifies beyond it. I believe we are on the verge of a historical repeat. This conversation emphasizes the possibility of major changes depending on analytical observations, not just speculation, therefore highlighting the changing dynamics. Although our hope for XRP is based on its chart patterns, it is important to note the astute study of our respected colleague, Mr. Francis Hunt, sometimes known as the market sniper and crypto sniper. Our $1.16 price target forecast is based on his thorough analysis of XRP's structure and related consequences. This study suggests a notable positive trend for XRP. Though they are not our main concern, it is crucial to emphasize that there are also basic elements backing our favorable view. One cannot overstate XRP's potential in the changing world remittance and currency markets. A change toward a currency FX monetary system that XRP is particularly well positioned to significantly influence is ushering in a new age in world finance. Before we go further into the technical study, XRP's purpose in the financial ecosystem and the reasons it was developed just after Bitcoin should be investigated further. XRP's design focuses on using a worldwide ledger to enable not only monetary transactions but also asset transfer. The usefulness of the XRP token becomes more clear as we approach a future where asset digitization and tokenization are common. Critics of the foreign exchange (FX) market, especially in big transactions, frequently ask why XRP is required. For instance, changing a large amount of yen to dollars often calls for an equal value in both currencies, therefore using notable liquidity. By acting as a bridge token, XRP allows nearly quick transfers between currencies without the need to lock up liquidity, therefore removing this need. This feature is a huge advance in simplifying and improving the effectiveness of world FX transactions. XRP's transforming power in the foreign exchange FX market is great, therefore announcing a new age of efficiency and liquidity. Given the size of the FX market, the need of the XRP token is clear-cut. Valued at an astounding $2.4 quadrillion in 2020, the FX market was the most liquid and one of the largest markets worldwide, second maybe only to derivatives. Fast forward to 2022, and the FX market's daily trading volume hit $7.5 trillion. Imagining the effect of XRP and Ripple in enabling a notable share of worldwide remittance payments highlights the enormous room for expansion and acceptance. The consequences for value increase are significant given a limited supply of 100 billion XRP tokens, 54 billion of which are now in circulation. XRP's $1.16 price goal results in a market capitalization of $864 billion. Given Bitcoin's market cap has already crossed the trillion-dollar threshold, indicating the possibility of such values for cryptocurrencies, this valuation is not unreasonable. Though simple, the way XRP might transform cross-border payments and remittances is revolutionary. Dollars could be converted into XRP and then into euros or any other currency, seamlessly and almost instantaneously, in an XRP-enabled transaction. This approach would require a notable amount of transactions to pass through XRP, therefore possibly increasing its value. The ongoing buy and sell activities natural to this approach could push XRP's market value to new heights, therefore reaching the $1.16 price goal not only possible but maybe a conservative projection considering the large amounts involved in daily FX trades. Thus, the basic elements supporting XRP's possibility go beyond technical chart study based on the major influence it could have on the worldwide financial ecosystem. XRP's technical setup, combined with its basic use in changing the FX market, makes a strong case for its future expansion and adoption. Initially, the possible rise in XRP's value could show as a spike with its use or adoption depending on several speculative elements. Our position on XRP is cautious, therefore it is vital to stress. Although we see its possibility, it does not make up most of our investing portfolio. We recommend including it as a speculative element in your investing approach. Given its encouraging position to greatly influence the changing world financial scene, the uncertain size of XRP's adoption in the foreign exchange market emphasizes the speculative character of this investment. Ripple's current alliances with several of the top banks in the world, though, suggest the possibility of significant market penetration. XRP's value might see an exponential increase should it capture even a small portion of the FX market, much less a notable share. Reminiscent of the profits predicted by technical analysis, this possibility is based not only on technical indicators but also on XRP's strategic positioning to change financial transactions worldwide. Observed trends and changes indicating a repeat of XRP's past performance may be on the horizon have led us to greater emphasis on it now, as opposed to in prior years. We want to go beyond shallow critiques that reject XRP's promise based just on its historical performance. Often such doubt ignores the calculated and patient way institutions approach investment, which contrasts with the usually more reactive character of retail investment. Understanding the possibilities of XRP in the larger framework of market dynamics and technological developments in finance requires this subtle viewpoint. Although a varied portfolio and caution are recommended, the evolving story around XRP offers a special situation for speculative investment considering long-term trends and changes. Navigating the terrain of XRP-related content across YouTube and other platforms uncovers a notable amount of material that honestly lacks depth or accuracy. Much of the conversation is hypothetical, therefore without strong proof it guides audiences into never-ending speculative stories. But a clearer story comes from the technical charts when we change our attention to them. A more consistent story comes out. These graphs imply that XRP, which seems to be the most strategically located cryptocurrency for the future global payment system, is on the verge of notable growth. XRP's potential is best understood by looking at it as a bridge token in the new global payment system. As it gets more integrated into financial transactions all around, a notable inflow of money into XRP is anticipated. Supported both technically and fundamentally, the activation and widespread use of XRP could cause a notable price increase. Hypothetically priced at $1.16 per token, XRP's market capitalization could be $864 billion, a number that seems quite reasonable considering Bitcoin's path to $1 trillion market cap and XRP's usefulness, and the number of transactions it seeks to enable. Inspired by the lively and passionate comments from the XRP community, this update highlights the possibility of XRP as a misunderstood but powerful player in the cryptocurrency sector. Many of us who create material are aware that despite XRP's popularity, some of us make unfounded allegations. Our aim is to highlight the real possibility XRP offers. Furthermore, this conversation acts as a beacon of hope for XRP holders, implying that their waiting might soon be rewarded. Though the dynamics of cryptocurrency investments might be such that being wrong for a long time could suddenly turn to being very right, XRP offers a special investment opportunity that might challenge your patience. Backed by strong technical analysis and its key contribution to the changing financial system,